Thank you. It's my pleasure. It's great to be back in Mexico.
Thank you very much. Well, Marduk born at 90. Which was the reason of the creation of this album?
I mean, being young and hungry and wanted to explore, and all this, I know, a dedication to music and break the boundaries of what had already been done at that time, to keep on marching and bringing even darker music.
How was the rising of Marduk in the early years? How hard was it, and how was the scene of Marduk?
I don't know if you should say that we in such a small city that we had a scene, but I mean, it was hard work, but I mean, I don't mind hard work. That's what everything in life is all about, is hard work. You gotta keep on working to get something, whatever you do in life. And also, for me, it's always been about being dedicated and having a will and keep on doing what you do and believing what you do, and then it's also a pleasure to keep on doing what you do.
If I'm not wrong, Marduk was a potential band to be part of the Ominous that lies on its production level, right?
Excuse me, what?
Well, Marduk was planned to be at the Ominous level?
Yeah, we were, so actually quite kind of a few bands who, for example, Marduk and Dissection were both negotiating, and we were going to sign to Death Like Silence, but because we just had to consider doing it a bit in the future, because they already signed so many bands in the beginning and wanted to make everything moving before, you know. So that was the plan, but things changed, as you know.
Okay. Well, I have heard that you have a piece of scarlet paint. Is that true?
Yeah.
And what it means to you to have this piece of scarlet?
How should I explain? I mean, what should I don't know, it's hard to explain it, but I mean, it's an ode, it's a achievement to get a thing like that, because it was not that many people who got it. Euronymous sent a piece out to all those people that he would have believed that Dead would have seen as his allies, you know, so that's how he looked upon it. Therefore, if you choose someone who's got a piece of it. It's nothing I really think too much about today. Just got some new water under the bridge, so people started to ask about it, because I haven't really thought about it. It just came up again. I mean, it's back in '91, so it's a few years ago, but I still have it in my sacred shrine.
That's very cool. Well, Marduk has been in a constant line of change. Which was the reason of Legion departure, Fredrik Anderson as a drummer?
That was within a big time frame, but I mean, Fredrik was tired of playing music at all, and he weren't that dedicated, and then it's better to leave, you know, and I think the same when it comes to Legion. At that time, he was tired of everything and wanted to go on and do something different, you know, and it's like a family thing. Sometimes people grow out of what you do and want to do something different, and they don't want to put the same energy into the band, so then they have to leave or be fired. That's the way it works.
Okay.
Because I want to work with people that are dedicated and want to keep on doing what we do, and even more of it, you know, so therefore it need to be changed sometimes.
If we compare the album Dark Melodies with Consolation Marduk and your most recent album Certain Sermon, what have changed in these 21 years?
It's hard to say, but I mean, I think a lot of things have changed. I mean, just listen to yourself and make up your own mind, but I mean, being in a band, I don't think you want to do the same album all over again, and I think it's, when it comes to Marduk, it's a natural progression between all the albums, you know. It all symbolizes the strength of the band at certain time periods, and it also reflects where we were at certain years, you know, and the development of the band. It's natural, I think.
Your last album, Second Sermon, was released the past year. Which are the following plans for Marduk for this and the following year?
First of all, right when the album came out, we were already on the road. We started out in Russia, and we've been more or less constantly on the road. We've been doing a lot of tours for this album, and we're about to wrap it up. We're doing these South American dates, and then we go back and doing even more European summer festivals. And after that, in September, we go back to Japan. We haven't been there since '99. And we're going to finalize the tour by doing a short Swedish tour in October. That's going to be the end of the touring cycle for this album. After that, we're going to be focusing on the next album.
That's nice. Well, the Consolation Marduk album is one of the best examples besides the EP Person of Peace and Iron Down, which is the reason of the military ideology and the National Socialist influence.
I don't think there's a national socialist influence, but I mean, for me, it's more a fascination of warfare, and if you're interested in warfare, World War II is a big thing. And I mean, it's always been, not should I say inspiring, but it's always something I've been reading about, but becoming older and look upon it maybe in a different way, and it starts to create music in your mind, so you want to write the soundtrack to those happenings, you know. And for me, working with metal, I think that what more can inspire you than this machinery of steel rolling across a battlefield? That's far more inspiring to me than being depressed and sitting looking down in a lake or singing about swans and other shit, you know.
Okay.
For me, it's the ultimate thing for Melbourne. So we kind of write the soundtracks to the happenings. I didn't create the happenings, but I don't mind writing the soundtrack to them. It's not a political thing, it's just a historical thing.
Okay, so for example, the Hammond of Prague, you talk about Reinhard Heydrich?
Heydrich, yes, correct. It's the description of his life and death and the way it happened, so it's more or less a reflection over a happening that I was reading so much about that it actually created music in my head. And as an artist, I don't believe in being censoring whatever inspires me. It inspired me so much that I wrote a song about it. So for me, it's not a problem, and if it's a problem for somebody else, I don't give a shit.
Okay, perfect. Well, what did you think about the black metal globalization and the download illegal music and all that kind of stuff?
I mean, that's the way everything works when things get popular. I mean, when it comes to the downloading, I mean, people were scared, labels already back in the day when it came to tapes, you know, but I mean, it's strange how things change. I mean, I'm still kind of old school when it comes to those things. I don't sit to Spotify, I still buy albums that I want to have, and I believe in supporting music, but I mean, I don't know, I don't really put so much energy into the whole Spotify downloading thing. I just keep on working on music, and well, that's what I'm working with. And of course, I consider downloading in a way stealing music, but I mean, you spread music in a way, you spread your message, so it's positive in a few aspects as well.
Thank you very much. Any final words to black metal Mexicans?
I send a big regard to all of them, and we hope to see a lot of them tonight here in Mexico City.
Nice.
Thank you.